guys, and it is Monday, the start of the week, and I'm going to see my a good friend today. So I am. Um, feel a bit better today. Very weak. Honestly, yeah, need to get sorted. So I'll be okay. Everything's good. You know what I mean. So yeah, I just want to bring this quick video. Bit mental, so it is like, you know what I mean. But interesting as well. Um, just take this down here. So we have Nigel Farage meeting the Duke of Marlborough and him, saying basically, oh, we've got so many reform voters and it covers a big spectrum. It's no working class and posh people like this. But what I find very, 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 very strange is this man that Nigel's sitting down to has got a very, very shady past. Very shady past. This man's been in prison. This man spent 6 months in prison. He's got a well documented drug abuse, which, on its own isn't, mean. See, we've all been there. I'm not thinking him out for that. I'll get to my point in a minute, and he's had to return cars because he never kept up the payments. And I think his dad's been in prison as well. And I think it's something to do with prescription drugs. So my point is, you know, so it's okay for some of his members to be women beaters and to be who this character he's sitting down all happy with in a big massive estate. Millionaires, of course, you know what I mean? Um, but yet Tommy Robinson is such a bad character. Can you understand the hypocrisy of this man? It's quite remarkable. Um, it's embarrassing. It really is embarrassing. And I know I keep going on and on about it, guys, but I'm really angry of what he's done. I'm really, really angry. I'm an advent. I've been supporting Tommy all my days since the very start of his activism. And I've never been one to go online and all that. I've done my wee bit here and there, but I was never one to put my face online. It's only been the last 6 months, guys, I've been doing this. And I never asked Nigel to say these things. To say that Tommy Robinson was a woman beater and being in prison for beating women. I never asked him to say that. You know what I mean? But I'm certainly not going to stand by and let him say that about anybody and not have a say about it. Could not just ignore it, and especially when the man's in prison. Something that I know an awful lot about. Something when that man's not just in prison, but he's also in prison, which is solitary confinement. Something that I know an awful lot about as well. So I know the nitty gritty of what Tommy Robinson's going through. I know exactly what he's experiencing mentally. That's why I'm so angry, guys. If you knew what I knew, you would be absolutely disgusted with this grinning hypocrite. He's an absolute disgrace of a man. There's no two ways about it. And I'm never going to change my opinion on this man. And I know he's going to change his tune about Tommy because that's what these men do. They're only doing what they think the public want them to hear. You know what I mean? And yeah, I'm absolutely disgusted that on one hand he can say all these things about Tommy Robinson, which are all fake, they're all false, it's all lies. I've told you how it's all lies. Hi, him and Stormer. What's my proof that Stormer, Farage, and Morgan are all lying? These I've got proof. I brought the proof. They've all lied to the British public. You know what I mean? So we've deep dived now exactly the mortgage fraud, the policeman assault. We've deep dived it all, and none of it's he should never be in prison. He's only been done for these things because he is Tommy Robinson. You know, and imagine that I'll put I bet my bet my life on it that Nigel Farage has done illegal things on his way of making all the millions that he's got. There's no two ways about it. He's not squeaky clean. There's no multi-millionaire in this country that's squeaky clean, you know. And yeah, you just need to do your own research. Just put in the current Duke of Marlborough, and you'll find the own evidence. You know what I mean? And he's went and brought this man onto his platform, sitting down, all cozy with the establishment once again, and you all think he's the man that's going to save our nation. You know. So yeah, I'm annoyed about that. I'm annoyed how everybody can't see exactly what some is are seeing now, and how you are being fooled, and you're getting the wool pulled over your eyes, and you are behaving like sheep, following blindly when the evidence is there. You just got to watch the Marshall interview. You just got to watch what he says. He's doing exactly what Labour's done. Labour told you what they were going to do, and what they weren't going to do, So, it is what it is, guys. I imagine everybody who's awakened and truly knows the score and knows what's ahead have made their own plans to look after their own children. You know, we've got 4 years of Labour, then 4 years of reform until we get somebody in who's actually going to do the make the hard decisions in this country. And I've done videos about it. What I think needs to be done, how laws need to be changed, how deportation laws need to be much stricter, because it would be a deterrent. You know what I mean? People realise if you step out of line, you know, yeah, our criminals. If you step out of line, you go to prison. If you come into this country, if you're a guest of this country, if we have given you asylum and we have given you social help with free housing and 300 quid a fortnight and most likely adult disability and all the rest of it. If these people are claiming all these things off us and then break the law in any way at all, they should be deported straight away. And honestly, you would find once people realised that they were definitely going to get deported if they come in and behaved any way they wanted in this country, you'd find a big change in attitude. So you would. um, there should be no quarter given. You know, they should be expected to be treated exactly how we would be treated in any other country if we went in to improve the law. It's as simple as that. We're not asking for anything extreme. It's not far right to ask for people that are breaking the law that have came into this country to be deported out of the country. And then kept in prison until they tell us what country they're from. There's so many ways that we can do it. We can build prisons just for people who are refusing to tell us what country they're from. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we could even have a couple of strike system, a two-strike system for minor crimes. You know what I mean? We're not brute. We're not wanting. All we're wanting them is to toe the line, to be respectful, respect us, respect our culture. You know, stop going down this diversity route and being offended by everything, by our Christian stuff and our nativity plays and us saying Merry Christmas. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, Reform are never going to be that party. And there's going to be more and more evidence as the years go on that Farage is going to prove it he isn't. Well, these are prepared to wake up, guys. I don't honestly know who am I. You know what I mean? Like I say, I'm just a bank robber.
At least the bank robber told me the truth.
Thanks, Tim. All my love, guys. God bless.